What is going on, guys? Oh, hell yeah. Welcome to the podcast, Stop Crying Poser, greatest podcast known to man as voted by the entire cast of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm talking Raphael, Splinter, Donatello, Leonardo, and that other guy, the purple one. And also that chick that's always on the news, April O'Neil, pissing me off. We do this podcast every single Friday right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. We are 5 minutes late today, which is not bad at all. Shout out to Cam702, Day Day, Love My Toe, Gyges, iBook Boy, Arvig, Day Day, Kurt Smooth. We don't have very many topics today. It was not the most eventful week, but it was a very special day for a very special boy. My dog Koopa's birthday was last week. He turned 7 years old, and it's part of a tradition. Every birthday, he gets a special breakfast, and then we go out and we do something fun together. So he had bone broth, wet food, dry food, and a perfectly cooked fried egg. And every single year I put birthday candles in his dog bowl and take a photo of him. And one day I think I'll really appreciate the collection of photos ever since he was like 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. I have a photo taken on the same day every single year. And his birthday is March 1st. He's, I believe, a Pisces, and he's been having a really fun week. It's always nice to do something for your dog. They say, because you never know when your dog might get sick, and then you might not have a dog anymore. So you want to cherish these moments, especially their birthdays. I have some friends that are like, you're not supposed to kiss your dog. Okay, why do you give your dog a birthday? What's the big deal? And I'm like, dude, what do you mean? You get a birthday. First off, you're less significant in my life than the dog, but I celebrate your birthday. So it's interesting that some people feel so strongly about not giving a dog his own special happy day. Also, shout out to Love My Toe, who sent my dog a little toy of a donkey, and when you squeeze it, it goes, ah. And the dog absolutely loves his new toy. He goes through phases, right? For a little while, he likes the Santa Claus toy. Then for a little while, he likes this white puffball. Then for a little while, he likes the rope. And then he goes back to the blanket. He keeps every toy equally, like, in rotation. But right now, he's a big fan of that toy. And anyone who says my dog should not have a birthday party should give up their birthday party. You know what? No one should have him then. If he can't have it, nobody can. Speaking of birthday parties, in 2 weeks, I will be having my own special birthday party. Not even 2 weeks. I've been saying 2 weeks for over a week now. So next weekend, next Friday, next Saturday is my birthday party. And I'm bringing it up on the podcast here to ask you guys for some fun ideas. What should we do? Obviously, I'll go to the bar. I'll play some pool. I think on Saturday there will be some UFC fights. I'll probably cook some food for my friends. That's what I like to do. Do some tacos, barbecue, maybe some smash burgers, something like that. Do a little mini ramp session. Invite some of my friends over. At this age, not very many of my friends are even willing to like bring their skateboard to skate the ramp, you know? It's either like, well, if I get hurt, I can't go to work, so I'm not going to skate like that. Or it's, I got my kids that day, can't come hang out. Or it's like, I don't ride skateboards anymore, man. It's too tough, man. I'm too tired. Smoke too many cigarettes. So everybody turns like 30 and then 35, and they start writing down their list of excuses as to why they still want to call themselves a skater, but they have a list of excuses while they'll never actually ride on the skateboard again. That's my favorite thing. I have friends that they'll sit there, they really want to talk skating with you. They want to talk about the last time they did a handrail. They want to talk about, remember when I got that fucking second place trophy at that contest? Yeah, you want to come over on Saturday and ride the skateboard? Oh, no way. Not me, dude. I would, because I know I still got it. But I gotta wash my dog on that day. So that's the day. That's my dog washing day. So no skate. I would, but it's a dirty dog. So I would. The thing is, a lot of people love to talk about it. But even spending 5 minutes doing it, I'm not saying you gotta jump on a handrail, man. I'm just saying join me for my birthday. Do one drop in and a kick turn and call it a day. You know, fucking shotgun a beer, call it a day. But a lot of my friends not down with that. I bring this up on the podcast, especially if you're watching this on YouTube. Let me know in a comment, what fun activities should I do on my birthday? I've been trying to talk all my friends into karaoke. And it's interesting, I have all these cool stories of my large friend group doing crazy things when we're teenagers and skating and fighting and drinking and beer runs and all this crazy shit. And nowadays, if I invite 8 people out to go do karaoke, they're all gonna go, I don't want to sing, man. You guys might look at me and laugh. Like, wait a minute, didn't you rob a guy at gunpoint when you were 18, and now you're afraid to sing because people might giggle at you? I'm losing faith, right? People, listen, back in the day, people got older, and that's when they got weirder. That's when, think about that all the way at the end. You ever been to the gym and seen an old guy in there, balls hanging out in the changing room? That's bravery. But for some reason, my friends, they're going the opposite direction and with bravery. They're going like, I don't want to skateboard anymore, and I can't sing. And is there jalapenos in this? I can't eat those. What happened? Man, is it a midlife crisis? Is it me? Am I the only one that wants to still, like, do this shit or what? So, basically, I guess the only option is going to be have my birthday party at the old folks' home, and let's all meet in the library so we can all quietly play a game of Chinese checkers. Holy fuck, guys. I'm not even joking. I mean, I am joking. I'm exaggerating. But trying to talk my friends into having fun, I never thought that getting old would be that. Trying to talk my friends into making them have fun. And then afterwards, like, oh yeah, that actually was way more fun than I thought. I was like, what do you mean? We just went fucking bowling. Yeah. It was way more fun than I thought. It was bowling. We had a 1.5 beers each. Yeah, that was wild. Bro, I'm getting sick of these fucking people, man. But the alternative is to hang out with people younger than me? Ugh. Nothing makes me feel more disgusted. You think I could hang with a fucking 23-year-old right now? Number one, they'd be annoying as fuck. Number two, too volatile. So I don't know, man. I think some of you old guys will be able to relate. I think the other half of you old guys that are watching this podcast right now are going to be like, he's talking about me. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. Anyways, that was the topic. What fun things should I do? I mean, I kind of already have the idea, right? Watch UFC, party on Friday, Saturday cook food. Nothing super special. I don't want any gifts from anyone. I really appreciate when someone does something nice for me, like give me something. But I have no room and I don't want anything. And anytime in my life that I do want something, I go out and I fucking buy it. So, the other day Ward brought me over a gigantic jambalaya pot and a rice cooker. And I was like, well, there's not even space on my counter between all the other useless shit. Like I've never cooked rice. You've never seen me eating rice. I barely have rice in my house. And when I do, I make it in the microwave. He's like, yeah, that's why I got it. I was like, you just solved a problem that didn't exist. Moving on, I did want to mention something funny today about Instagram. So I get hate comments, mostly hate comments every single day. Probably 30% of my comments are people saying that I should kill myself or that I don't understand skating. And I'm like, I don't understand skating, bro. You guys have only been skating for a year. I've been in this thing since the year 2000. So what's that, 25 years? And you guys are going to tell me about skate? You can't even fucking switch flip. You don't understand the culture, man. The culture? We used to beat you kids up. Like that. The culture used to be way different. Anyways, everyone always, well, not always, but occasionally someone will ask, they'll be like, well, you can't skate. And I show them that I skate. Well, you were never sponsored. Then I show that I was sponsored. Well, you never did a handrail. And I show the handrail footage. Well, you never did this. And I'd show it. Well, you can't do this right now. And then I do it. You know what I mean? It just happens over and over and over again. But oftentimes, after that conversation gets to the end, they go, well, you've never contributed anything to skateboarding for real. It's all negative. And I go, well, this Instagram makes people laugh every day. Some people have a bad day. They wake up, they go on Instagram, they see my funny videos, they laugh, and it brightens their day. And then they go, oh yeah, right, no one thinks you're funny. No one. So here's what I did. You know, this is kind of how my mind works. I made an internet poll, and I said, is this Instagram account funny? And after about 5,000 votes, 91% of the internet thinks my Instagram is funny. So once again, internet, try again. Because I'm out there brightening people's days, making them laugh, also contributing something to skating in the form of reminding professional skaters that maybe they should skate at the professional level. I don't know. Crazy idea. And anyone that, listen, if someone does a kickflip and their toe drags on the ground or their hand drags on the ground and I go, hey, your hand dragged on the ground, I don't think that that's hating. Because if that's the case, then everyone who's ever been a weatherman is just a hater. Because bro shows up to work, it's been raining for 3 days, walks into the studio, the newsroom, and goes, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is raining. And people go, what are you, just a fucking hater? You just hate sunshine? No, I just acknowledge, I just observed what was happening outside. Rain is happening. I didn't make an opinion on it. I didn't say rain is good nor bad. I just said, hey, it's raining. And that's the fact of the matter. It is in fact raining. So when a skateboarder lands with their hand on the ground and I walk up and I go, hey, your hand is on the ground, I'm just observing, like I didn't put it there. I didn't yank your hand into the ground. I didn't make you skate shitty, but you are doing it. And listen, if I could erase the rain and have a nice, bright, sunny day, I would. But the way that the world works is the rain is happening. It's there. Your hand, it's on the ground. It's there. That's where it's located. I didn't choose to make that happen. I just observed it. So yeah, I don't know how that's being negative. But the good thing about me observing the hand is that now they know they did it and other people can laugh. There's really no losers here. It's nothing but winners. I have a short topic, something I mentioned, well, I had on my list a few weeks ago, but I don't remember if we ever got to the bottom of it. When you go to one of those like Walmart or the grocery store and they have the pharmacy area and somebody needs some pills from the pharmacy, I always read about those things getting robbed for, I don't know, like illegal street drugs or something. And first off, I see the signs now. It says all the drugs are in a time-sensitive safe or something. Anyways, when you walk up there and you need some medicine, where does the medicine come from? Is there like a secret trap door with just pills? Or are they doing science in there and squishing the pills together? Or is it like a daily person drives up and unloads the pills? Where is the medicine actually coming from? Because I think for a long time in my mind, I thought maybe they were creating it. Or is there like a giant secret warehouse under there with like thousands of pills and you're like, okay, well you need 10 of this pill. They go down there, they walk fucking a half mile down the rows of billions of pills. Like, okay, I need 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Close it, like lock it shut. Here you go. Those are the pills. Or is there like daily deliveries, like every hour someone's coming? I don't know. One of you guys knows, because there was a time in my life, not long ago, like a week ago, I honestly thought they were doing science. There was like a secret room in there where someone's like, oh shit, you need special allergy medicine? Let me get the beaker. Let me get the beakers out and start mixing some potions and then press it into a pill. Here you go. That's why it took 15 minutes. Oh shit, dude, thanks. Thanks, scientist. I need to do my shirt laundry. Abracadabra. 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 If anyone has the answer to that. I'm quite curious. So, yesterday I ate Del Taco. If you don't know what Del Taco is, just substitute the idea of Taco Bell. And I finally found out, after a lot of experimentation, I've solved a problem that humanity has had with fast food tacos for a long time. I finally solved the impossible number to come up with. And the number is, what is the perfect amount of tacos? And the perfect amount is 7 or 8, depending on how hungry you are. It's either 7 or 8. Now I'm talking about value, like value meal tacos. Like at Del Taco, it would be the snack taco. At Taco Bell, it would just be the regular small hard taco. If you're not that hungry and you just want a small snack to tide you over, 7. Eat 7 tacos. If you're extremely hungry and you haven't eaten for 2 days and you want to fill your stomach, 8. Never get 3, never get 12. Either get 7 or get 8. And I've been practicing. Listen, we've ordered every combination of tacos ever. And last night was the first time ever I said, you know what? I'm completely content. This is the right amount. I don't need any more. I don't need any less. And then, of course, today, I woke up. I got out of bed. I said, I wonder if the sun is shining out there, because I have my windows all blacked out. I go, I wonder what kind of day it is out there. Kind of windy. Oh, man, time to start my day. Oh, God. So I shit all over the walls and the ceiling, the shower's covered, fucking carpet. Oh, there's a trail from the carpet from the bed all the way over there. So that's what you'd expect. I did eat 8 tacos from Del Taco. You know, we have a restaurant here called Roberto's, a big chain restaurant. A lot of similar style restaurants in California as well. And the nickname for Roberto's is Rasquirtos, because after you eat it, you start squirting. And not the kind that you guys have been searching for online. I'm talking about the bad kind. The kind they do in the German videos. And I think they probably have Del Tacos in Germany, from what I've heard. Moving on. Earlier this week, on Wednesday, I've been trying to make it like a... Well, I always have, like I said, I like having a habit of like, okay, Mondays I film these videos, Tuesdays I do these videos, Wednesdays I drink some beers, Fridays I drink some beers, Saturday I spend most of the day on the couch. I like my weeks to all be kind of the same, kind of follow the same pattern. So on Wednesdays we've been playing pool. We went to this pool hall 2 Wednesdays ago, and then we went to a pool hall again. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that. A billiards bar, where the front part of the bar is a bar with gambling and slot machines, and it also has pinball. The other half of the bar is nothing but pool tables. Probably 15 to 20 pool tables in this particular bar, so it's made for pool. Anyways, they for some reason they always put our table all the way in the back, away from everyone else. I think it's because they know that we're not really like serious pool players. We're kind of just there to have fun and goof off. Especially Tex, which over-under is always like, is he going to knock the ball off of the table today? Yes or no? And then is he going to go, how did that happen? Well, it happened because, number one, you're hitting the ball too fucking hard every shot. Number two, it happened because you only hit the bottom of the ball. Tex, I hope you're listening. I hope you're watching this podcast right now. Always looks up like, how did that happen? What do you mean how that? You're hitting the ball as hard as you fucking can. for every shot. What do you mean, how did that happen? That's why they're putting us in the back. We got the Rosa Parks of pool tables over here. Anyways, and yeah, last time we played, he did knock it off the table, as expected. As expected. Anyways, I thought it was a kind of a funny situation because we're sitting there playing, and this older guy walks up to me, and he's like, hey, one of you guys has New Mexico license plates. Can you move your car? And I was like, that's my friend. I don't know where he is. He must be in the bar. I'll go find him, introduce you to him, and you can ask him to move his car because this guy's truck broke down. He wanted a jump start, but the parking lot was full. So as I'm walking him back to meet up with T, because that was T's car, he's from New Mexico, so I knew that was his car. I'm like, how did you know that car belonged to one of us? Now, granted, I'm in a bar with 50 people in it. There's probably 10 people at the bar sitting there playing, slot machines and ordering beer. Probably 40 people in the pool room. Like, it's a pretty packed house. This guy goes, well, I know everyone here except you. I was like, well, I guess, yeah, you really know all 40 of these fucking people? Enough, not only do you know them, first off, there's a couple of bars I go to. I'm going to know most of the people in the bar because I've been a bar fly for several years now. Here's my thing, though. I don't know what every one of you guys drives. And, like at that bar, the bar I go to, Joker's, half the people Uber anyways because they know they're going there to get fucked. I don't know what half of y'all are driving. But anyways, we walked him out. Move the car. It was no big deal. I just thought that was funny. His response was like really matter of fact. He's like, well, first off, I know everyone here except you. And then my second reasoning was that maybe he saw the ball fly off the table and was like, yeah, it's got to be those fucking guys, dude. It's got to be those. That's New Mexico right there. Nobody in here from Nevada. No one here from Las Vegas is knocking that goddamn ball off the goddamn table. Okay, I keep saying it like that too because they were only playing like old country music. Maybe gonna not go to that bar next week. Nothing wrong with it, but it's weird. And the service was really shitty. We showed up at like 6 p.m. and there's a button on the door. You have to press the button to ring the doorbell before they let you into the bar. That's something that happens here in Las Vegas because after midnight, they want to verify who's coming in to see if they have a gun or if they're wearing a mask or if it's a big group of people. They like to be able to look at you on camera before they let you in. That usually would not happen at 6 p.m. Apparently, the guy had locked the door early just because he wasn't able to check people's IDs fast enough, which is kind of funny because it only takes 1 fucking second. Anyways, let's do a trivia question. Would you guys like to win a free Ninja Lifestyle sticker pack? Whoever won last week, I don't think that you claimed your prize, which I think is kind of ironic and funny because people are entering the trivia to win the stickers. But if you win the stickers and you don't send me your address, then no one wins the stickers. So those of you that win and don't reach out to me, the only thing you achieved is fucking up the stickers for everyone else, which I don't mind. I think that's fucking hilarious. But if you just showed up here to fuck around, maybe if you knew that, you wouldn't do it. I don't care if you do it because I think it's fucking funny. Anyways, you can only win if you live in the United States of America this week because I'm running low on my international stamps because when I mail these out, I pay for the shipping. I pay for the postage. I paid for the stickers. And oftentimes I even give you guys a little gift card, a little coupon for Subway or El Pollo Loco or Burger King. So you don't only win stickers, you also win free food. And anyone who's won stickers hopefully can back me up on that. Today's question is, who painted the Mona Lisa? The first person to answer that question correctly will win a free pack of Ninja Lifestyle stickers. Usually it includes 4 stickers, 3 white stickers, 1 black sticker because I'm running low on the black stickers. Node for Droid says Leonardo. Da Vinci, low key, also says Da Vinci. Node, if you are in America, you are the winner. If you're not, low key, you are the winner. And if whoever's watching this, if you won this shit last week, reach out to me. The easiest way to reach out to me is to send me a message on Twitch, on the website Twitch. Because I'm also finding out, if you find me on Instagram, I'm getting hundreds of DMs a day on Instagram for other shit, completely unrelated. And then there's message, general messages, hidden messages, message request. And I just found out on Discord, there has to be a friend request sent behind the message request, and I have to accept the friend request before I can read the message request. And they make it really hard for you guys to get your message to me. So just do it on Twitch. The winner today is going to be low key. Low key. Send your information to me and I'll get those stickers out on Monday, as well as your stickers also day. Now, I watched a couple of shows. I've been watching some shows on Netflix. I found a show and I talked about it with you guys on Twitch. I said, have you guys ever heard of a show called Scavengers Reign? It kind of looks like an anime. And then we even watched the trailer on Twitch. And then we looked it up on Rotten Tomatoes. It had a fucking 95 on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it had a 100 even. Like, it has like critic reviews and then people reviews. I think it was like 100 and then the other one was like 95. And then the chat room, anytime I kind of get hyped on something, the chat will try to ruin it. 3 people in the chat room were like, the show sucks. Show's terrible. Rotten Tomatoes lies. And then someone looked it up on Google. They said, oh, it's only 84 on Google. I was like, bro, that's still really fucking good. And then everyone's like, oh, dude, if you want anime, you gotta watch this show. You should try One Punch. You should do One Piece. You should watch the other one. I was like, bro, I didn't ask for no anime recommendations. I asked, is this show good? And a bunch of people who've never seen the show told me it was bad. You think I would listen to you guys? Ever? Are you kidding me? So I watched the show. It was actually pretty good. It was great to watch on the W. It's about some futuristic ship. You know, think about humanity in 2,000 years. They're flying from planet to planet to planet. It was like a spaceship for freight. You know, they were dropping off like a giant bunch of like, I don't know, freight things to start a colony on another planet. Who fucking knows? And it crash landed and they're on this planet with a bunch of scary animals. And they have to survive against the scary animals. But none of the animals are like real animals. They're animals that only exist in someone's mind. I'm saying it wasn't like tigers and snails. It was like a giant tomato that can turn into a spider and shoots you with poisonous blowjobs. And you're like, what does that mean? Yeah, exactly. The whole premise of the show is weird looking aliens that are either nice to humans or aren't nice to humans. And it was really an interesting show. The whole series, I think, is only about 5 hours long. So if you liked Howl's Castle or whatever, if you like shows that like weird stuff happens that's unexpected, even what the fuck is that show with the girl, but it kind of looks like Nightmare Before Christmas, and there's like a cat, and they're going in through the walls, and everything's all wonky and shit. You guys seen that movie? It's like claymation or CGI or something. It's like that, but animated, but it's not too anime, and it's not like, I don't know if it was initially in English or what. Coraline, thank you, yeah. It's kind of like has a Coraline vibe to it, which they didn't really say that on Rotten Tomatoes. Anyways, I enjoyed the show. If you like animated shit that's really weird and you smoke weed, definitely check out Sovereign's Reign. Now, after that, I finally got a chance to watch a movie that you guys have been suggesting I watch for several years. The original movie, Old Boy, which I think is Korean movie, so I had to watch it with subtitles. I can't watch movies like that with dubs because I think they're terrible. Anyways, I don't want to ruin the story, but there's a guy who just gets drunk all day. He gets kidnapped. They lock him in prison for 15 years without telling him why he's in prison. And then one day they just set him free. And the rest of the movie is him trying to figure out why. Who did this to him? Why did they do it? What's going on? And then the movie gets crazier and darker and weirder. And there's some fighting scenes. And the cinematics are great, considering it's an older movie. The cinematics are great. And many people have told me that the old version, the original Korean version, and if it's not Korean, my bad. I just keep saying that because I think that might be right. The original non-English version is the best. But I'm going to be the one guy that says it. I honestly think the new version is easier to watch. I think it's cool. I like the new version more, which is only 5 or 10 years old. I can't think of the guy's name that's in it, but some popular actor, right? I think he might even be the guy that plays Hellboy. Actually, I might be wrong now. See, now I'm second guessing. It must be someone else. Anyways, it's a fucking popular actor. Is it Broden? Is it the guy from the Goonies? One of you guys knows his name. I think I'm probably saying the name wrong. Anyways, he's the star of the American version. One thing I did not expect, though, is having watched the new version and then the old version, I would have thought it was a complete remake and every detail would be the same. Turns out they changed. They changed a lot. The whole story ends up changing a little bit, which is good for me because when you're watching a remake of a movie and you feel like you already know how it ends, you start looking for things like, oh, I know what's going to happen next. I know what's going to happen next. So then when they change that shit, you're like, oh, fuck. Even though it's a remake, they changed it. So you're back on the edge of your seat. It's a great way to revamp an old show by changing it just slightly, where you don't really change the vibe, but you still make it a twist. Because when you're looking at movies that have a twist at the end, you can only get a twist once. You know, you can only get that moment of, oh, I didn't see that coming. You can only experience that once. So when they do a remake of a movie that has a twist and they retwist the twist, I appreciate shit like that. So I'd recommend both versions of Oldboy. They're both really good. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube or live on Twitch, want to remind you guys that on my YouTube channel, we have a merch store. We have the Roll On Grind shirt. We have the Yap hat. We have the Violation t-shirt. And we have the old school Ninja Lifestyle t-shirt. All t-shirts are $17. That's right. That is a steal. Guess how much money I make off of each shirt? Go ahead, guess. About $2.50. Why? Because I don't exist to make money off of you guys. I just want you guys to wear some pretty cool shirts and merch and be walking billboards for my YouTube channel. And also, it's a great conversation starter. What's that shirt all about? Oh, the shirt that says Roll On Grind? Well, it's a long story. You know, let's get another beer. It's going to be a long story. Anyways, great conversation starter. And also probably going to get you some funny looks at the skate park if you happen to still be a skateboarder. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Can I get a oh, hell yeah from everybody here in the chat? If you tuned in late, don't worry. The repeat of this podcast comes out on Sunday just in time to listen to it on your way home from work. Shout out to everyone who supported the channel today, which is no one. I appreciate none of you. I understand that not everyone can subscribe and send money on Fridays. That's fine. But what you can do to support the podcast is tell a friend. Tell a friend about the podcast, or a family member, or if you have iTunes, go on iTunes and leave me a positive review or a thumbs up or a 5 stars or whatever they have on that shit. I appreciate you guys. Cam702, Love My Toe, D-Trick, Node for Droid, We Are Sad, Low Key, iBook Boy, Kickflip Back Nose Blunt, Day Day, B Squared. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And I'm excited for next weekend because, again, it's my birthday. So let me know some cool birthday ideas. We do this podcast every single Friday, right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. We also do several other streams on Twitch throughout the week. We do skateboarding streams, video game streams, Quiplash, YouTube, cooking videos. Man, this guy really is a variety streamer. He puts the variety in the term variety streamer. Anyways, have a great weekend. As I always say, don't drink too much, but don't drink too little. Happy birthday to my little baby Koopa! And also, 91% of the world thinks I'm funny. Sorry, lo siento!